am somewhat aware. I've watched quite a few of your videos, so I think I have an understanding of it.
Okay, great. Is there anything in particular like that you wanted to discuss with me?
Um, Not so well. I guess maybe so. I am wondering. I've been having a difficult time uh, lately. It just seems like everything is just closed off to me. I don't know if that makes sense, but things are just closed off. Like doors are just closing. And I'm wondering if there is something that I may have done, or if it's I don't understand
It's not.
what's going on.
It's not something that you may have done. It's something that you're just not doing. The colors orange and yellow comes up, and they're speaking to me about your sacral chakra because before I called you, your spirit guide said she goes through a lot of emotional ups and downs, I'm gonna say, or as I would call it, an emotional roller coaster. So you do know that I pick up from past, present, future. So I'm not sure if you're just a very overly sensitive person, like, by default, or that's just who you are. But I am picking up on emotions with you, lots of strong emotions, which in a sense you cannot control. Or it's not that you can't control, you could control it, but it's just overbearing a little bit. Now, like I said, the colors yellow and orange comes up in this situation, or as a solution to help you gain strength, internal strength, and allow you to visualize, or allow you to speak to the universe accurately in terms of what it is that you desire. Right now, as you speak into the universe, you still have these things or these feelings in the back of your mind, or these feelings within your sacral chakra or your solar plex that is distracting you, or that is taken away from the ultimate goal or the ultimate vision, is what they're saying. And so I just, with you, is more so of like cleansing out your past experiences so that your new experiences could be that much better for you. And it's not a matter of you being closed or anything like that. It's just a matter of you being open to, is what they're saying. And the two color vibrations that comes up with you is orange and yellow, meaning you can either one or two burn yellow and orange candles at times. I know there's a full blood moon coming up, which a lot of us need to take advantage of, right? In terms of ritualistic aspects, right? Intentions, positivity, and things of that nature. But with you, visualizing this color yellow will be good. Taking yellow sunflower baths or yellow rose bath would be good with some Florida water, is what they're saying. Releasing or letting go of past relationships that hurted you is what they're also saying. In one of your past lives, you used to take care of elderly people. That's why you're very caring, and at times could be very patient with those that you feel is like helpless or hopeless. And so just because you help them, just because you help them, don't never ever expect anything in return. Not saying that you do, but then when you was down, I helped you, and now I'm looking for help, and now you can't help. That type of aura is what is the battle. You understand? It's not the person, it's just you battling with why you're so emotionally able and other people are not. That it's just more so of the disappointment that disappointment in reality checks more so. So the solution is just, you know who you are, and you know what you're capable of doing. Just be mindful of those that treat you the same way, and that would just solve everything. You get what I'm saying? You continuously keep doing things for those that continuously show that they can't do the same for you. It's not their fault, it's yours. And it's not nobody's fault. You understand? It's really not nobody's fault. It's just lessons being learned. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, like I said, these emotions and feelings sometimes, not sometimes, but with you, what I'm seeing from your aura field is that with you, it's getting stuck in your emotions. You're not fully healing yourself from past emotions of you doing a lot for others and them not doing for you. Okay, and that is why now it's a feeling of I feel closed. Yeah, because it's hitting you. The reality, it's hitting you. The emotions that you didn't deal with, it's now coming to the surface. You don't know how to move forward because you still have emotional blockage. Okay. And so what comes up is, okay, well, she has this emotional blockage that she has been dealing with, or she's suppressed, right? Tell her to work with the sacral chakra alongside the the solar plex, yellow and orange for you. And then two, I just feel like most of the regrets, or not even regrets, but most of the pain comes from relationships. So again, maintaining your reproductive system. I know a lot of my clients, they say when they take my yoni steam, which I call flower power, their emotions balance out a little bit more. I personally teach that, especially us as sisters, right, women and things of that nature, a lot of our feelings gets locked into our uterus, and that's where the depression and sadness and I feel lonely energy of vibration comes in, because we haven't fully healed or let go of certain things, which is locked into the uterus. The uterus and the womb, as you know, is a whole world or whole entity within itself. You get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so I mean, just doing little things by yoni steaming is, or will help to release the pain from past experiences. Okay, how was your childhood that's coming up?
How was my what?
Childhood.
Not perfect, and I'm sure no one's childhood is. I'm an only child. I was basically raised by my grandparents because my parents were not ready to be responsible.
Right.
So I didn't have a very good relationship with them up until now. Now we have, the past several years, we have a good relationship now. We're fine. I feel like I'm beyond that pain, but I know that I carried a lot of that into, maybe I'm not. I know I carried a lot of that into my adulthood, because in that, I guess it molded the way I handle things. And maybe how I still handle things. It does. Now that I think of it, now that I'm speaking it.
Right. I mean, as children need therapy too. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes at 10 years old, when a mother and father is going through divorce, many of us don't, tend to say, well, you know what? This is a big impact on the child. The child needs therapy too, because now the child grows up feeling lonely, or grows up feeling as if the reason why mommy and daddy is no longer together, the reason why I don't have my parents, is my fault. You get what I'm saying? And as a child growing up with such an animosity, you get what I'm saying, or growing up feeling as if, the reason why two of the most people that you love is not in your life because of you, that right there is trauma. And so because you haven't, and I'm just going back to that because this is how the spirit realm is flowing me to speak to you, because like you just said, your childhood wasn't that good. You wasn't raised by your mom and your dad. You was raised by your elders, and that makes sense. You know why? Well, not your elders, but your grandparents, which are the elders. That would make sense. You know why? Remember, I just told you that in one of your past lives, you used to take care of elderly people. Now, when you reincarnate, it is them that takes care of you. You see, but you still carry this emotional trauma of, why isn't my parents in my life as I would want them to be in my life? And so that's what I'm saying in terms of just past emotions that still may be stagnating, and that again you're healing from, because it's just a healing process. Healing is an everlasting journey, good sister. You get what I'm saying? You don't stop healing. You don't stop healing, and healing will make you feel all types of ways, all types of at different times, especially during full moons, the full moon cycle. Okay, but with you moving forward, definitely you will be a very great teacher, is what I'm hearing. Teaching people just about simplicity, or just loving themselves just the way they are, their true identity, right? What's your sign? You're Leo? What's your sign?
No, I'm a Cancer.
Oh, close enough. I get it. July? Oh, okay.
July 5th.
Oh, okay. Okay, number 5. Oh, that's why. Because Leo is the 5th house of identity. And that's why I picked up on Leo vibration with you. Because you're born on July 5th. Which is 5. But Leo deals with creativity, pleasures, and things of that nature. I just feel like with you. And then, too, you're July 5th. You're a Cancer. Cancer is the 4th house of family and ancestors. You get what I'm saying? So that's why with you're going to go through those experiences with your family members and relationships. You get what I'm saying? Your marriage and stuff like that, because Cancer normally go through traumatic experiences when it comes down to their family, okay, and loved ones, okay.
Yes, that is so true.
And they're over, and that's what I'm saying. They're over. Cancers, out of all of the water signs, they say that Cancer is the most call Cancer's crybabies or whatever, because like I said, you're go ahead.
It's funny that you say that, because coming up, I've always been, well, the shell has always been hard, and that's what people see, because I've always had to be that, to protect me.
Right.
And even raising my children, most of their lives I was a single parent. Even though I've been married. I'm married now, but I've been married before. But I was a single parent at that time still.
Right.
I had to be hard to maintain and keep going for them. So it was always that hard outer shell, but no one knows of the soft
inner shell. And that's what I'm saying. Those feelings that you have suppressed throughout your life just to get by. You get what I'm saying? Like, healers need healing too. Hard people, those strong people need somebody to lean on too. You get what I'm saying? Just like myself, I need healing too. Just because I'm out here providing counseling and guidance and this and that to the whole damn world, somebody need to listen to me too.
Exactly.
And so with you, again, the reproductive system, or the color orange and the color yellow, comes up in your color vibrations for you to heal and move forward with elevating yourself spiritually. Okay. And
could that be what's blocking everything. My
Mm,
finances, everything. Just
mm-hmm.
blocked.
But you got to change your language. You can't say that it's blocked, because that's what I'm saying. During these
Mm-hmm.
full moon cycles, you should work with those color vibrations so that you can speak to the universe a little bit more clearer, because
Okay.
you can't say block, because if you keep saying block, you're going to be blocked. The universe is going to
Mm-hmm.
respond to that. Okay, you're blocked. Yes, you're blocked. Okay, you have abundance. Oh, yes, you have abundance. Okay, you're loving.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're loving. Okay, you don't feel good. Okay, yes, you don't feel good. Everything you speak to
Mm-hmm.
the universe says yes. The universe
Uh-huh.
says yes. So you keep telling yourself, your internal vibration plus the external universe, that you're blocked. Yes, you're blocked. So we need to
Okay.
change just a tad bit, and feel from within, not basing your desires external of what you see externally. Everything starts from within. And this is why we're telling you, hey, internally there's certain points that we feel like needs to be a little bit strengthened, starting from that reproductive system. You see what I'm saying? You're married now, like you said, but you've been married from the past, and you've been going through trauma in your past relationships. So have you fully even healed yourself from that? And I'm not saying that, oh, you're thinking about them or blah blah blah, but just different pains or different emotions and different experiences that you've gone through with different men, even raising your children. Have you feel like, you know what? Thank you, Mama Creator. Thank you for this. It made me stronger. No, I don't no longer hold these emotions in. Yes, my uterus and yes, my womb is grateful or is thankful. I no longer hold those toxic thoughts in my mind that will create the way I feel now. Yes, Mother Universe, thank you. I thank my grandparents for being my parents. Thank you. Thank you, Mama.
How
Thank
were they?
you. Understand? Um, how old did your grandmother make the transition? She
How
was,
old was she?
yeah,
Oh, I don't know. She had to be in her.
98 or something. 90. I see. It's rather
Mm-mm,
89 or 98. I'm
mm-mm.
getting this number.
She should be in her. She had to have been like in her 60s, because she should be approaching 80 now.
Oh, she's approaching 80 now. Okay.
She would have been, yeah.
She.
One of my grandmothers have
Mhm.
transitioned.
Mhm.
Well, three, but I mean, of my immediate, my father's mother has transitioned. My
Mhm.
mother's parents are still here.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, when you asked how are they, there was an elderly woman that came through. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be your grandmother, because you have taken care. Oh, you're a Cancer. Oh, that would make sense of why in one of your past lives you would take care of elderly people, because again, Cancer deals with family and home and ancestors, and elderly people are the ones that is on their way to becoming an ancestor, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? um Shoot, nowadays we die at any age, right? But
Right,
just
exactly.
just when you are at a particular age, technically you're on your way. You get what I'm saying? You're on your way. um and so this spirit that is coming forth could be one of the elderlies that you took care of, and she's wearing like something around her neck, amethyst, like an amethyst piece around her neck, but it looks like a cross. It looks like a cross for protection is what she's saying. Okay. um do you get along with your husband's side of the family?
Not at no.
mm, mm.
Funny you asked that.
Well, it's coming up. And so, yeah, that's an issue there. That's why she comes through and says protection. Mhm. Mhm. Okay.
From them?
Yeah. Mhm. From them. You know,
Yeah.
good sister, when we talk about energy, well, the power of words, right? I teach a bit about that, the power of words. And some people say, oh, she put black magic, she put this, she put that. Yeah. And I always say, well, you know what? Nobody could do anything to you unless you agree to it. But I do also understand that energy is real. And if someone is consistently speaking about your relationship or about you, it that is what is being put into the universe about that person. And so the universe responds to that person and says, oh, okay, this is that, this is what is happening, boom, this is what happens. You get what I'm saying? Now, it may happen in a way where if you believe in it, it triples the effect. But if you don't believe in it, you just rebuke it back to the sender, right? Whatever, send it back to the sender. But then too, what happens is those kind of people, what goes around comes around, because if this is what you're saying to about other people, the universe then says, oh, karma's here after a while. But I just feel like there is some unnecessary talks or some unpleasant talks about you. I don't know if your husband has a daughter or something, an older daughter or something like that, but I do see an older female here, okay, which is not too liking of you being with him. And then two, another thing is that your husband could say, listen, put it, nip it in the butt at times, um it's not about, oh, I can't do nothing about it, blah blah blah. I mean, yes and no, you can't control other people, but yes, you can start being a little bit more strong, or just maintaining that, maintaining that title of, this is my wife and this is what it's going to be. And if you just don't like it, just let us be in peace, that kind of stuff.
Right. It's amazing how spot on you are. I mean, you would have to be a fly on the wall in order to repeat, to speak the things that you're speaking. But that's the way that it has been, and for years I have chosen not to. I rarely ever communicate with them, and for different functions I don't go. I won't go because of the energy, because of I know what it is. There's no need for me to be in the presence. And many things he won't attend either because I won't attend. So in doing that, they feel like, oh, well, she done made you turn against your family, and whatever. I don't know, but that's their outlook. But I don't deal with them. But last night we went to a birthday dinner for one of them that I lightly deal with. But it's just too heavy, it's too heavy to deal with them, so I don't. I just choose not to. It could be an older sister, it could be the oldest daughter. Both of them feel somewhat the same way, but I just don't deal with them.
I'm honestly picking up on the oldest daughter.
Oldest daughter?
That's what I'm picking up on. And the oldest daughter is his oldest daughter because, I mean, I don't know how it is in the sense, to be married to somebody that has a grown child like that. I don't, and again, it's their relationship and that's her father. You get what I'm saying? So to the extent, you really can't blame her, but to the extent you haven't done anything to this woman. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, where are you getting this hatred from? And then again, where you getting this hatred from? But then again, I don't care where you getting this hatred from, because it's not me, it's you. And you have to heal. You get what I'm saying? While I stay in my shell, in my lane, while I stay in my lane, you stay in your lane, and you do, because eventually one day it's going to stop. Eventually one day you guys are going to come to an agreement. Eventually one day I feel like everything will be cordial. But at this point, this is what's coming up in your reading. And so again, it goes back to that sacral chakra, because you're having sexual intercourse with a man that, in a sense, his family, you know, it's not where you want it to be. So you, emotionally wise, just, you know, maintain it or strengthen that, or just get on your, so it's like for you to, in a sense, be able to not feel like things is being closed down to you, because you have that energetically wise happening. Things is closing down, meaning your and it's not just him, his family or whatever, but just everything else just feels like it's closing down, only because the internal vibration is not right. You get what I'm saying? You have you have your in-laws that you're not, you get what I'm saying, not really in tune with or whatever, so that's already shut down, right? So you got different things that is shut it down, that in a sense you just have to deal with. And that's what I'm saying. It's not, oh, what's happening, it's not what, it's what you're not doing. It's not what you do, it's what you're not doing. You give, it's not, it's, yeah, it's not, oh, what am I doing wrong? It's, you're not doing it. It's not what is, you're not doing this. This is why it's going wrong, because you're not lighting up your candles. You're not visualizing these two color vibrations. You're not looking at yourself and thinking that you're worthy of. You're not, you get what I'm saying? You're not saying these positive affirmations. You're not speaking to the universe in a correct manner, or in a positive manner. Because there's no correct way, in a sense. You get what I'm saying? It's either it's positivity or it's negativity. It's your choice. You get what I'm saying? So this is what you're not doing. And so if you're not doing these things, then the world or the external will feel like everything is closing down for me. Like I said, I would recommend for you to start with a yoni steam. My recommendation. Okay.
Start with the yoni steam.
I think you should start with the yoni steam. You know, just relaxing your nerves. You can even drink the yoni steam. You know what I'm saying? It's for
really?
it's for the vagina, yeah. But you can drink it as a tea. I drink it as a tea. I'm the one that prepares it, so you get what I'm saying? I make sure that, you know, even when you're going through your menstrual cycle and stuff like that, some sisters, they do the steam, but they also drink the herbs that I provide for the steam. They make it as a tea. Relaxes the muscles. Relaxes the uterus. Balances out your emotions. A lot of people, the reason why we're not dreaming properly is because of, due to high levels of stress. That's why we can't dream good.
Okay. I didn't know that. Because I don't dream. Hardly ever. Okay.
That's why it came up.
Now, do I have any spirit? My spirit guides, are they around me?
Yes, they are around you all the time.
Who are they?
Well, I don't know exactly who they are. I only can hear spirits and spirit guides and stuff like that. And if like ancestors come through, I can see them. But in terms of each and every spirit guides of yours, I don't know who they are. I don't know them personally. I don't know them.
How can I know them?
Shoot, that's a good thing. You gotta just start. You get what I'm saying? By requesting, by asking, by sitting in solitude. You get what I'm saying? Spending time by yourself, going within, asking to see, asking for them to be revealed. They will come. They will show themselves. You just have to know the signs. You have any other questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, this session has been recorded. Would you like this to be private, or you give me permission to upload it publicly?
I think I want it private.
Okay, not a problem. So I'll send this video off to you privately, okay?
Okay. And I will be, I can go to your website to order the yoni steam, right?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, well, I thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure I'll be getting another reading
Okay,
in
my
the
love.
future.
Thank you so much for your continuous support.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.